About a couple years ago, there was a basketball movement called the Shift Team. It was mostly made popular by the Shift Team general himself, TREVOR DUNBAR. Back in 2014, TREVOR DUNBAR was considered to have the best handles in high school, and you can even argue that he was one of the top point guards in his class. But all of that was being said years ago. It's almost 2019 now, and we don't even hear about him on the basketball court anymore. What happened to TREVOR DUNBAR? What's good, everybody? Welcome back. We on our way to 20K subscribers, man. It's just unreal. I'm thankful. Hashtag 20K in the comment section. Oh, and also I want to give a shout out to one of my loyal supporters, man. Shout out to Davion Scott. He really just motivate me to keep grinding hard on this YouTube stuff. Because if you great, they gon' hate. So shout out to him. But enough of all that. Let's get into this video. TREVOR DUNBAR is a 5'9" point guard out of San Francisco, California. At St. Ignatius High School, he was a 3-year starter, and rightfully so. He became mostly known for his outstanding ball handling skills. He just had this type of ball handling that nobody ever seen before at the time. The way he just toyed with his defenders while shifting side to side made him practically unguardable. He was definitely making a name for himself, receiving all type of awards like Team Captain, All West Catholic League, MVP, and all of his honorable mentions were for first team. First team. Most people just notice him for his flashy play, but he was still putting up good numbers. His senior season in 2014, he averaged 24 points, 5 rebounds, 6 assists, and 3 steals. The fact that he did this in a 24-minute game, these numbers are considered dominating on the high school level. He also led his team to a 27-win and 7-loss record. I mean, it was his senior season. He felt as if he had to go out with a bang, and that's exactly what he did. To make things even better, he ended up leading his team to the playoffs, but unfortunately they ended up losing in the second round. That's tough. All of his success and hard work had to come to an end. In the summer of 2014, he was invited to play in the Ball His Life All-American game, and he was a part of an iconic moment. TREVOR DUNBAR and NBA player Tyler Ulis were just going at each other. They was both getting buckets, so I can't really tell who won the matchup. But the fact that he was competing against Tyler Ulis showed his toughness and that he belonged to play on the next level. During that same summer, he played in one of the most competitive summer leagues in the nation, the San Francisco Pro-Am. A bunch of pros have played here like Aaron Gordon, Jeremy Lin, Stephen Curry, and the list goes on. He was blessed to get this opportunity to play against top tier competition. He wasn't necessarily dominating them, but he was definitely holding his own. In 2015, he went on to play at Washington State University. He felt as if it was a perfect fit for him. The coaching staff was just going to let him play his game. But when he arrived on campus, the coach had a complete change of heart. The coach told Dunbar that he was too flashy and that he dribbled way too much. But he felt that this type of play style was necessary for him to be successful. This play style helped him not to telegraph his movements. It was all he ever known. So as you probably expected, his college experience wasn't the best. He didn't really get a lot of minutes as a freshman. He only got in for an average of 9 minutes per game, and he only averaged 1 point and 2 assists. I feel as if he could have definitely produced more if he was given the opportunity. It was just a bad experience for him overall. And to add on to that, he was getting into altercations with his teammates. He just needed a change of scenery. The next season, he ended up transferring to a JUCO called City College in San Francisco. This was definitely the fresh start that he needed. This school is known for getting their talented players back into the spotlight. He ended up averaging 12 points, 3 rebounds, and 5 assists a game. And he helped lead his team to an almost undefeated season. And he was named to the all-conference team. It seemed like everything was coming back to life for him. It seemed as if he was ready for D1 basketball again. But after that good season, he kind of just disappeared from the basketball world. A recent video just surfaced not too long ago where TREVOR DUNBAR does a Q&A. I'll leave the link in the description. But man, he looks like a completely different person. I didn't even recognize him at first. In the interview, he explains how he was in a bad motorcycle accident and he actually tore his Achilles. So that's the real reason he's not playing basketball anymore. I'm just glad that it was an Achilles tear and not something more serious. I mean, we can find different hobbies besides basketball, but we can't replace a life. It's just a blessing, man. As of now, he is living in the Philippines. He's been working on his mind, body, and soul. He's very deep in his spirituality, and he's just striving to become the best person that he can possibly be. I can't blame him. That's the motto we should all be living by. If you're into that type of stuff, make sure you go follow him on Twitter. He has a lot of enlightenment type content. He's a living testimony that basketball doesn't last forever. Life goes on. Peace.
I swear I didn't stay down. I swear I didn't stay down for too long. Sick of the struggle, so I'm making songs now. Don't need the help, you ain't got put me on the ground. Myself get it on my own, cause I done seen solid niggas turn snitch. Real niggas switch up for a bitch, and that hoe say she let me, I know she ain't shit. Yeah.